Hey everybody, it's Bob.
And I'm Lynn.
And we are so glad you took action and clicked on this bonus because what we're going to share with you here could be crucial to your online success. It's definitely going to fill in some gaps and could be a real game changer for you.
Absolutely. Not just online, offline too. Now first, for fun and also to get you excited at what can be possible for you, here's our fun intro. And we're going to be back with you in just a matter of seconds. Please me. Wait, back it up. Yes, it's time to change the game. We are going to share with you Carrie Tepedino. Now, Carrie Tepedino, we love her so much. She's one of the first people that we worked with way back when. Way back when. And we'll just let the before. Here's a before she came and worked with us and what we're going to show you. So check out the before.
Hi there, I'm Carrie Tepedino, your personal holistic health strategist and connoisseur. I'm so excited that you're here with me today, ready to discover this opportunity to embark on a life-changing journey where you take control of not only your own health, but your own life.
Hi, I'm Carrie Tepedino. Did you know that it's not you, but actually the conversation you have going on in your head that's controlling your weight and your health? How would it feel to eliminate that toxic conversation forever while dropping excess weight and getting into the best shape of your life? And what if it could actually be fun and easy?
This before is what we see out there proliferated on the internet. Everybody just trying to do their at-home videos from their desktop talking about themselves, and they use that as their banner video. So let's show you that before.
Now before I go any further, I want to share a little bit about myself and the work that I do for those of you who may be hearing from me for the first time. I am the owner of Awaken the Genie Within. I'm a certified life coach, a spiritual growth teacher, an author, and a speaker. And the main focus of my work is teaching people how to quiet their gremlin so they can awaken their genie. Well, what exactly does that mean? Can you stand up for yourself when your emotions are being challenged? Do you get your needs met consistently? And do you ever wonder why communication is so difficult with certain people in your life? Well, here's what I want you to know. Your heart is your driving force, emotionally, spiritually, mentally, and of course, physically. Your heartline reveals your non-negotiable relationship needs, giving you specific information that can ease your emotional struggles when you understand and honor your heart's authentic style and deepest desires.
So here's Arson. We love Arson. And he's, I think for the last 4 or 5 years, he'd been trying to see about getting into this, being a speaker thing and this information business thing, right? And been trying Lord knows how much he'd been spending on trying to learn what he should be doing and putting himself out there and not clicking, all right? This ageless attitude that he has, this personality that just comes to life. So we were able to really bring that out with him, not to mention even his own personal story that you hear. Mm-hmm. And all of this you get to hear within the first 30 seconds. I mean, really within under a minute. You want to know even more via his book. Mm-hmm. But we're going to show you the video and then we'll tell you about the results once he got this done.
Regardless of your age, you want to be living your life like this or like this. I'm Arson Marsubian, 77 years young. I've had 5 heart surgeries. I've had bankruptcies. I've had divorce. And I've had a series of really great career changes and successes. And the one thing I've learned is that life is a series of choices. You can either cash in or check out.
Hey!
Now, was that fun or what? He always
love
get
that.
whenever we show this at an event when we speak, it's always applause for ours.
I was just going to say that. It's true. It's true. You can just, it's infectious, his spirit. But here's the results, and this is what I love. Arson hadn't even finished writing the book yet. Arson didn't even have a website yet. But he had this video. And he's on the golf course. And on his friend's phone, they look up the video and see the video. And from the video alone, he got a bulk order of books and a sponsorship deal. So he was off and running. And of course, once he finished the book and now leveraging the video and what it brings to light, I mean, he went off to Florida to speak to an organization and sold a bunch of books there and did a TV show while he was there. So that is how the difference makes when you really put these elements together in the right way.
To make it saleable. Banks and lending institutions choose me to sell their REO properties because I have an excellent reputation with asset managers, real estate agents, and contractors. Have enough stress getting rid of these properties. Contact me today so I can be your solution.
We had to really play with it, but we got to be able to bring her and who she is to life and how she connected with the camera. Now, yes, could there be other levels that she could go beyond that? Absolutely. But it's night and day difference. So we'll just give you a couple little snippets of the after.
Hi, I'm Sean Cox. have 23 years experience selling real estate. I'm a third-generation realtor. I love real estate. So if you want the results I can provide for you, contact me and I'll get right back to you. I can get your property sold.
Wow.
Very dramatic.
Yeah, so I mean, yes, she still has still a little stiffness you can sense, but she is so much more brought to life. The way that she connects, you can feel her smile there in the end. You know, and that was what was right for her as far as that approach. Now let's look at another before and after. And oh, we treasure and love Anya.
True story.
Yes. Now Anya came to us, and what you're going to see in the before is a different aspect of what she was doing. She was doing more straight ahead mindset stuff back then. And it was, again, went to a studio, paid thousands, and this is what the before was.
Please take your time, click around my website, and most importantly, I invite you to join our community of like-minded people. All you need to do, just scroll down to the bottom of this page and sign in.
You're not really connecting to her the
You
way
would
that
get
we can.
a total different impression of who she is as a person from watching that video and then meeting her in real life. And that was the shocker for me when I met Anya.
Yeah.
And we started talking. I'm like, well, who is this person? You know, why wasn't she in that video? Of course, that's why she came to us. But
Yes,
anyway.
right. So now here is then the after, and you will see and feel this loving personality coming through. You also stay engaged because you see all the different things we were talking about in media to bring to light. But we're showing this to show you how she connected, but also bear in mind all the aspects that you see in the video.
Right.
Did you know that just 100 years ago, heart attacks, obesity, diabetes, and cancer were relatively unknown? What's happened to us since then? Is it possible that we've been fed lies about what is healthy as opposed to what is truly not? What can we do about this? I'm Anya Swanson, an expert in what I call honest food, the food that we ate 100 years ago. Share your email with me and you will immediately receive 3 things you can do at your next meal to make it more honest meal. As my grandma would say, na zdrowie!
Have you played Russian roulette in your romance? You know, Russian roulette, that gambling, that maybe you get what you want, maybe you don't, and if you don't, you pay a huge price. Yeah, do that with relationships. It really is not fun. It is. I mean, I'm smiling, but seriously, I've been there, done that more than once. I have a trail behind me, which I'm not going to show you on the camera because you don't want to see it, of failed relationships. And I have many women who will tell you how I screwed them up. I take responsibility. Sorry, it's what happens. But along the way, I got really clear. I was tired of that, as I'm hoping and probably thinking you are too. If you really want to change, because that's what I prayed for, I found a solution. And you can have that solution too. How to have healthy relationships that you choose intentionally. How to be in a place where you get what you want because you are clear and no longer dragging a suitcase full of stuff behind you that you don't need. If you really want to have transformation in your relationships, because I know that's what happened for me, enter your email address and I will send you 3 keys. These 3 keys will start you on the road to getting what you really want. Once and for all, no more serial repeating relationships, no more dragging yourself down into the pits of pain and suffering. That history doesn't have to be yours. You can have what you really want if you simply ask for it. I'm giving it to you as a gift. I'll give you these 3 keys, it will change your life. If you do it. So go on, sign up. I'll take care of the rest.
What if you could find out right now from the top CEOs and millionaire marketers what they would do if they had to start over from scratch and go make their first million again? I'm Sydney O'Sullivan, known as the Millionaire Marketer, and I'm offering that opportunity to you right now, and you won't find this anywhere else. And it doesn't have to be hard, and it doesn't have to eat up all your time. So what does this mean to you? First, I took these life-changing interviews and trainings and wrote the book Social Marketing Superstars, sharing what I learned in depth and in its simplest form. Real how-tos, not the same old stuff you hear on all the internet marketing seminar circuits. I wanted something real to follow. So I created the Millionaires Academy training for you so that you can get that insider access too and learn how to position your business to potentially get million-dollar results. Those who've taken advantage of these trainings have written to me saying, what you have here is mind-blowing. It's transforming my way of thinking. Just one small tip, one change in strategy, or even one difference of perspective could literally mean thousands of dollars in new profits for you. Here's how it works. When you become a member of Millionaires Academy today, you'll start receiving in-depth trainings from our incredible list of mentors twice a month. Each month, we'll focus on 2 new mentors and let them explain to you their latest marketing strategies and inside secrets, some of which have never been shared before. I'll gift you with one of my favorite chapters right out of the book. As soon as you sign up, you'll learn how someone generated over $45 million from her coaching business through savvy social marketing. Time for you to get on board and create your success now. It's my great honor to share it with you. So don't wait on this. Click the button to the right of this video and join Millionaires Academy today. It'll be the best investment you will ever make. It all begins right here.
So we love doing this. It's always our joy to help people achieve their best. It's what we've been doing for years with people. So we'd love to know how your journey's been going, but we want to hear from you.
Yes, we want only the best for you.